Star Wars been there for 40 years,
Yeah.
and Doctor Strange as a comic has also been there for a while. Were you a fan of these two franchises before?
I remember Doctor Strange since I was a little kid. I was a huge comic book collector, so I remember the character. I think maybe he was a little too philosophic for a kid who was 10 years old. But I loved him, I loved the character, I loved the colors, I loved it was a graphic novel. And Star Wars, of course, we grew up with that. So being in those two iconic franchises is, again, I would use the word, it was completely surreal for any actor, but even more so for a Danish actor. It simply was a surreal experience for me, and I'm very grateful.
I know that it was not the first time for you to work with special effect. You work in
No.
not Attack on Titan, the Titans.
Yeah, Clash of the Titans.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now this year you are playing in Star Wars and Doctor Strange
Yeah.
with a lot of special effects.
Yeah.
How was the experience? Because it's very much.
It's not so. I mean, the special effects can come in different ways. If you're fighting a giant monster that is not there, it's always very difficult because then you're just fighting a tennis ball, right? Which is boring. But in Doctor Strange, we had a lot of interaction with each other, fighting with each other, and then the surroundings were changing. So that was a different kind of special effect for us. It wasn't bothering us that much.
Okay, so when we were used to be kids, we were always dreaming about having superpowers or to be one of those superheroes. What was your character like when you were kids?
I mean, if there was a superpower I wanted to have, it would be flying. I think flying is fantastic, right?
And you did that with the Kung Fu as well in Doctor Strange.
It's flying Kung Fu. Eventually you land, right? But I think that as a kid it was Spider-Man. Spider-Man was, you know, like all of us, a teenager, skinny, big mouth, and he got away with it. And so we liked him.
Okay.